This this TTB After Dark episode 13, man. We 13 of these joints. Salute to everybody. We got a little bit more scams on the way. That's going down. A lot of stuff going on with the school district. Somebody teachers talking about some stuff. Got a little comedy. More Elijah Schaefer news. Somebody tagged me in something with him recording that would drop with him yelling at his wife, which is crazy. White liberals acting crazy again, and a little bit more. Had a long day, man. I had to help my cousin because he didn't have a jack. I had to go help him with bring a jack to him or whatever. Help get a tire off. Yeah, it kind of threw me off today, but hey, it's life. We're here now. Let's talk about what's going on. So LA County had around 1,900 hospice agencies, more than 30 entire U.S. states. The entire state of Florida has over 22 million people and only a few hundred. This is exactly what Trump administration talking about with waste and fraud.
Doctor billed the government $120 million in a single year, claiming to oversee 1,900 patients. With almost 2,000 hospice agencies, LA County has more than 36 states combined and 30 times more than either Florida or New York.
18% of the whole country's home healthcare billing is coming out of Los Angeles County. How is that possible?
So it seems to be like Minnesota. They are robbing people blind.
It's crazy.
LA County. The population of LA County is like in between, let's say, 9 and 10 million people. Florida has around 23 million people. Yet LA County has more hospice agencies than all of Florida. Really think about that. So in 2010, the number of hospice agencies in LA County was around 109, and that grew to roughly 1,840 by 2021. The elderly and dying population in LA County did not grow by that much over that same time period. The only way this makes sense is fraud. Let's go back to that Fox clip.
1,900.
And take a look at this map, a cluster of 287 hospice providers in a 2-mile radius, some in strip malls, unmarked buildings, even a wrecking yard and vacant lot.
All of it is just paperwork. I could fill that out in Kazakhstan if I want and get a hospice license.
Now, don't forget, these hospice agencies, they bill Medicare and Medicaid. So
yeah,
the Trump administration,
somebody getting bread.
Been talking about waste, fraud, and abuse. This is an example. Having more hospice agencies in LA County than 30 plus states combined is absolutely diabolical.
Crazy.
That is a crazy amount of fraud. One county robbing people blind. Now, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but what we need to now go do is look at all of these hospice agencies and see if any of them are donating large amounts of money to Democrat politicians or Democrat super PACs or like Democrats in general. I would be very curious to see that, because if that's the case, then we could have taxpayer money being fraudulently taken and funneled back to Democrats. Again, I'm not saying it's happening, but it's definitely a possibility, and there's definitely a non-zero chance it's happening.
So that's the first thing. Billy Johnson just dropped this. He dropped this 3 days ago. Let's check this out. Everybody going on. Nick Shirley woke up, hit up a hornet's nest.
1,000 homeless people reside in the Golden State.
It's way worse than Minnesota. This was bought with taxpayer dollars.
Yeah. Obvious fraud. What the hell is going on?
Mayor Bass needs Skid Row for her to get federal money. But the reality is we could fix this if we want to.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that never occurred to me.
Welcome to California.
We just had a whistleblower from inside of the homeless industrial complex. So you believe homeless shelters are being used by illegal aliens?
So they're rallying protesters to come and surround us.
This is what LA looks like everywhere. Not just this street, every underpass.
So, FYI, I was on Answers Panel this morning, and I had an argument with somebody. They actually said a racial term to me, which is fun. I will go through that tomorrow. Hopefully I could be able to get the timestamp and everything, get recorded. But yeah, the homeless situation crazy in LA.
Every ditch, every overpass, every single intersection looks just like this. You have been lied to. Gavin Newsom, the governor of this state, says that homelessness is down, that he's fixed homelessness, and he's setting records to make the state better. This is a lie. Here's a police officer who is trying desperately to engage with these homeless drug users in their filthy hovels that seem like they've been here for years. This is a choice by the leadership of California to allow this to happen in your neighborhoods. The politicians are handcuffing the police officers, not allowing them to enforce.
I'm surprised Benny is walking through there without anybody harassing them yet.
The law. They're choosing this because people have businesses here. Look, people live here. Why would they allow this? Why are those officers helpless? Because of Gavin Newsom and the Democrats in California. And in this video, we're going to unpack all of it. We're going to prove why the Democrats want to continue the homeless industrial complex. The billions of dollars spent in this state, $24 billion spent on homelessness. It's $170,000 per homeless person spent in this state. Look at that. That's a guy's house right there. You live right there. You're moving because you can't take all the homeless?
Yeah.
Your children live here?
Yeah, it's not part for the street.
Oh, of course that it's not safe. Look at that barbed wire. You're living in a war zone. This is all about trafficking in human misery. Look at this.
Damn.
So that's what we are going to be investigating in this video. The homeless industrial complex that feeds the Democrat Party and their donors in this state, and why they never want to solve any problem like that. Join us for this ride. It's going to be a wild one.
Third world country, man.
Here we go.
In the States.
California has poured $31 billion of state and federal tax dollars into fighting homelessness over the past few years. That adds up to $170,000 per homeless person. For perspective, that's more than the median price of a home
y'all way
in
up,
Virginia.
Man.
That's more than the total GDP of 91 different countries. So what's the result of this astronomical spending? Homelessness skyrocketed in California. They added 30,000 new homeless people. We decided to head to Venice Beach to talk to actual homeless people to see if they've received any of the $170,000 that Gavin Newsom has spent on them. Listen to this. We're here on Venice Beach, one of the most famous beaches in the world, and it is absolutely disgusting. It smells like piss and weed everywhere that you go, and there's homeless people everywhere. Let's go talk with some of them and ask, has Gavin Newsom done anything for you exactly?
I definitely won't, man. That's dangerous. I hope he got something on. So, what kind of bass is that? Oh, Yamaha. Okay, that's a 5. Isn't that 5-string? Oh, I'm tripping.
Nothing. So, have you guys seen any of that money?
What's up, Selena?
No.
I got nothing. I'm still right here.
Yeah, I didn't know there was that much money in it.
For $170,000, they could easily build longhouses with 50 to 100 hammocks in each one.
Have you seen any of that money?
No.
$170,000. Have you ever gotten any payments?
Get payment for what?
Yeah, exactly.
Trump said they're gonna find out to see what's the money going.
There are 683 homeless nonprofits in California. Over $1 billion in annual revenue. This is a massive industry. Take, for example, PATH, People Assisting the Homeless. This is a major California-based nonprofit focused on ending homelessness. According to their IRS 990 forms, PATH has a total revenue of $181 million. That's grown exponentially in the past few years. It's up 13% year over year. PATH spent $70 million on salaries and benefits alone in the past year. The CEO made over $300,000 this year. Man, you can really put a roof over your head in the homeless industrial complex. And hundreds of millions of dollars that California is spending on homelessness is going to fraud. Here's a report from just last week.
It's big money.
$23 million.
It's big money in the homeless, playing games with the homeless, man. It's crazy.
Gone.
This man was contracted with the city and county of Los Angeles to house and feed up to 600 homeless people, but instead he was misusing tens of millions of dollars to live a luxurious life. The feds say Sucre defrauded the city and county of LA out of $23 million in taxpayer dollars for not only his mansion and car, but a second home in Greece, luxury vacations, designer clothes, and private schools.
Welcome to the world headquarters of Shangri-La Industries, a company that defrauded the state of California of tens of millions of dollars, saying that they would assist with the homeless when they can't even assist with the homeless directly outside of their world headquarters. They promised the state of California they'd build hundreds of units of affordable housing by converting old motels into homeless shelters. What did they end up doing? Stealing that money. Tens of millions of it went to pay for luxury goods, shopping sprees, expensive cars. It went to credit cards for Cody Holmes, who has now been arrested and indicted by the feds for wire fraud. And that's just one example. There's a lot more. Let's go. Welcome to the Weingart.
Yeah, I'm Selena, real shit. Yeah, I had to back off on some of the stuff going on in the sector, man. Like, yeah, it's a little wild right now, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's a little wild.
The Center, a nonprofit that takes hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars from the people of California and delivers
homeless skyscrapers at a cost of $800,000 per unit, including lavish amenities like gyms, cafes, dog parks, city views, and art studios. Homeless in California live better than you do. The Weingart Center is at the heart of a federal investigation into fraud overpayment on properties for homeless shelters. A real estate developer bought a former senior facility for $11 million using a fraudulent loan. And then they sold it to the Weingart Center for $27 million the same week. That's a $16 million profit, leading to their CEO and real estate director to be placed on leave.
The absolute hellscape that is downtown Los Angeles. Drive through it. For every one open store, there are 10 that are closed, and that's because the homeless.
Right now, you look at negative stuff. Right now, people playing with taxpayer money right now. Selena and Cutting Edge. So yeah, I'm with y'all. Screw going at people and doing this, doing that. Yeah, it's dumb in my opinion.
Industrial complex has hollowed out downtown LA. There's literally nothing left. Some of these beautiful buildings, old theaters, some of the most gorgeous architecture you've ever seen left to rot and be graffitied. And that's because of fraud like the homeless industrial complex provides. For instance, Urban Alchemy is one of the nonprofits that gets hundreds of millions of dollars from the California taxpayer. Urban Alchemy promised the city of LA that if they gave them millions of dollars, they would be building beds for homeless people. Let's go ahead and check in.
Celine, the best way is keep out of it, man. We do our own thing and don't even, like, I'm real iffy about jumping on people's panels now, man. Like, I'm gonna still rock with you. Maybe the answer is homie, but like, I'm getting tired of certain people's bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
On that project, which a recent judge just called obvious fraud. Let's go.
The group received $3 million in taxpayer funds to build a safe sleep village in a parking lot that's filled with tents.
Welcome to the famous parking lot homeless shelter, where the city of Los Angeles was billed $200 per night for homeless individuals to sleep in a tent. By the way, half of the
like and share, man. Please drop the like button, man. I just went straight into the content, but drop the like button if y'all haven't, please.
Beds that they were promised were not built. A judge said this is obvious fraud, and at a charge of $5,600 per month per person in a tent, one of the most expensive.
So you pay, they getting damn near $6,000 per month per tent just to have homeless people there. That's how that tent there. Or they eating.
rents in all of LA. We are heading now to go see Steve Hilton. He is a Republican candidate for governor. He's doing great in the polls. And he has a location to show us that he says is the monument to homelessness fraud in LA. It is a abandoned motel that is supposed to be a homeless shelter. And it was purchased for $20 million. Nothing's apparently been done on it. It's still like an ongoing construction site. So we're going to go talk to Steve Hilton and see what we can find out. Let's go. It's my boy, Steve Hilton. Here we go. Great to meet up with you.
Welcome to California.
Like, we didn't even plan this. We're here for something totally different, but there's just
a lovely neighborhood scene to greet you, Benny.
Team gave me this breakdown.
Unbelievable.
Billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, you
We
come
looked at
up.
the
Come on
whistleblower
up.
accounts that we had to identify the kind of areas to look into.
So you say that it could potentially be an estimated $425 billion worth of exposure.
All is welcome.
Again, we're just
Let's
finding
talk
more
about the
all the
subject.
time.
Ain't no drama.
So you can just about make out there up there.
Tomorrow I
Okay.
can do a
You can
drama.
see
day.
Ramada.
We could talk
Right.
about
Jumped
this
out.
tomorrow.
Why don't we just go in?
See what's happening.
This was bought with taxpayer dollars. Yeah. Millions and millions and millions of them. And this was supposed to be done and opened in 2025.
They claimed that people were here. The
Damn.
whole world of crony developers that get the money, they give
Oh, gotcha.
political donations to new.
What's up, Selena?
Hey, what's up? What's up? This is my first time being up here.
Oh, hey, you came up here way long time ago.
Oh, it is. Man, I'm getting old. I don't forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now we're talking about this fraud stuff. This is more fraud going on in California on the homeless end. Like it's big money on the homeless. Look like.
hmm Well, the thing about it is there's so much fraud and fake people, you know what I'm saying? And you just have to keep your eyes open and make sure your discernment is on point, because if not, you like anybody else can be fooled. So you got to be careful about, especially like things like this, because they know people most time gonna donate to the homeless, you know.
Yeah.
And so they look for opportunities any type of way that they can get money. And I don't see how people can sleep at night knowing that they are, you know, doing fraud and getting money from people, knowing good and well they're not helping the homeless people, you know. But you reap what you sow. You might not get it, you know, then, but you'll get it back, and you'll get it back eventually.
Yep. Karma's bitch.
Yeah. So
Yeah, my thing is like, cause I was on you earlier this morning. I don't think you was on Answer thing. Like I was talking to, he had somebody up from Cali, and she was like going hard on Texas, and I was trying to be funny like that, right? She was drunk, so you know, there's things they could do in Cali to like relieve the homeless situation, cause like our homeless situation here, let's say in the DFW area, like there's issues here somewhere, but there's an ongoing effort to like clear that situation out and get them back, you know, to be a productive member of society. There is an ongoing thing. It leads with like the churches, it leads with like private organizations, like government. You can't, if you get the government only one way, they only know one way to solve an issue, especially if it's if they believe money gonna solve the issue. Like they are just gonna
wait a minute. You just went past that. You said somebody was on the panel drunk and from Cali talking about Texas. Now, how did that fit in with what you talking about?
Well, no, they were talking about like how we are doing the things wrong. We don't care about people. They were saying that stuff, man. I was like bringing up the your homeless situation, because like even when you go, I know you go down to East Texas or Southeast Texas or whatever. If you this is one example of like not using your resources correctly, not providing jobs to like people who might need it to get back on their feet type situation. Because like if you know anything about like brush control, for example, like if you go next time you drive to East Texas, you'll notice this how we keep like the forest part the forest away from like the power lines and stuff, because it get hot and dry down here too, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an ongoing way we do that. So, wildfires don't start by like a dry season and spark, a down line or something like that. Because a lot of their fires start like that because they don't get rid of dead brush and all that stuff for whatever reason.
Well, I don't know what that person was talking about, but people, I don't listen to people that's drunk anyway because they don't know what the hell they're talking about for the most part. And if you are not from here, you can tell me anything, just like I can't tell another person what state that they're from, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I may read about it, I may hear about it from a relative that live up there, but I do not know what's going on. So therefore, I would just ignore or discount what that person was saying anyway. So I'm a little confused about the correlation with this lady and what you're saying. But I will say a lot of the stuff that's going on in society and the government, you just got a lot of, we all flawed in some type of way, but it's some people, they will not take accountability for the things that they do. And a lot of times the government has set up a lot of different pitfalls for different minorities, especially starting back in 1960, 1970, or with Jim Crow, especially when they were getting the men out the homes and making it to where Section 8, you could not have a man in the home or you could not give government assistance. So there's always been something that the government has set up, and the powers that be, that have caused a lot of destruction, and people are not paying attention. We're just like sheeple. We go along with the program because we just go along with it. We don't want to fight against it or question it. So this is the type of world that we still live in. So a lot of people are still sheeple. They still don't question things. They don't wonder, well, why is this happening? How can I do this differently? They just go along with the program, and they do it for generation and generation, and they don't know why they're doing it. They just seen grandmama and granddaddy, or they just seen mama do it, so they do it. So I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense.
I got you. I got exactly what you're saying. But like, why I bring up the chick from Cali, because like even drunk or whatever, this is their mentality. This is why they keep voting the same way they doing. They think everybody else is not up to date on what they need to be doing or whatever. And the only reason I even engaged with her because like she did disrespect the state, number one. You know what I mean? She did this.
Where was this at?
This is on Answers panel.
He seems to have a lot of drunk people on this panel.
It was like,
keep going.
Yeah. So I use it because I mean, look, personally, I was waiting for my work clothes to get dry in the dryer. So I was like, man, I got a little time. I got some time today. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had a little late night last night, and you know how I did my stream, forgot to put my clothes in the dryer, and then I woke up early and I saw him. He was still alive. I'm like, let me go in there because I really went on there to talk to somebody else, but that's a whole nother subject. We ain't gonna go on that.
Okay.
Anyway, it happened because like she knocked the state. That's the only reason I engaged. I'm like, hold up, what you? So yeah, that
Karen,
was.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. You my Fort Worth homeboy. It's just I'm just gonna keep the 100. Just be like I always tell myself this. Just be careful about different people panels. You might be cool with people or whatever, but some of this stuff that people got going on is stupid, and it don't make no sense. So you just need to be careful about that. And if it ain't nothing that's actually adding to your life, I mean, unless you find some things entertaining, I guess. But I'm just learning a lot of this stuff is real stupid.
It was dumb because like it was pretty dumb. But like I said, I do have a slight petty streak. I admit, look, I'm Cancer. I got a slight petty streak every now and then. Every now and then.
Oh Lord, here we go with the horoscope signs.
No. I'm just keeping
I'm a Cancer.
I'm just keeping 100. And like,
oh gosh,
I really went up there to holler answer on some other stuff, but like that threw. Anytime somebody disrespect the state, you know that's ingrained in us. If somebody disrespect our state, it's only one or two ways. Like if this person was like just a BAN, okay, we go in a little bit. I might say a little things and be going by business. But like she, it was just one of my. I just happened to have time that time, and like
okay.
But the thing is, one of the things she said, she was talking about her being homeless and the homeless situation. That's really what kind of sparked up that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, I can't tell people when people go through personal struggles like homelessness or any type of drug addiction, unless you've been through a situation, you can't really speak on it, or maybe relate to them, in certain ways. So, I don't try to argue with people on stuff like that. I can just tell them about my experience, and I don't fight when people say, "Oh, Texas is stupid," or "Oak Cliff is ghetto," and I'm gonna say maybe all of that could be true, but it just doesn't matter. It's like it is what it is.
You're right in the grand scheme of things, but like
yeah.
And while one thing I'm speaking on with like the homelessness is like not necessarily the individual thing, because like there's mental issues going on. There's a whole bunch of like drugs and like some of the veterans got some you can't see their wounds type situation. I get all that. What I'm saying is what Cali's doing, like I'm talking about as a policy basis, they doing the exact opposite of what to really solve the situation, because they throwing money at it instead of like getting to nitty gritty and trying to get people to become more productive. Like for example, like there was a documentary a while back about like how the working poor in California is. Like it was actually people that was like RNs that was like living in hotels, because like them making money as an RN wasn't enough to have them live in like a middle class house in Cali, something weird like that. To me, that's policy based. That's not this. That's some policy based stuff, because like why is it so expensive to have a house in Cali for your basic RNs is pretty much upper middle class? Won't you agree with that? And like they riot middle class, upper middle class.
Right, I agree.
They should be able to have a decent. They shouldn't have to be living in a hotel. I mean, even if you're not good with money, you at least should have like a decent place to stay, just because of the salary. Like I think RNs make from 85 to 100,000, give or take, depending on the hospital, whatever. So that's good. That's decent money to like actually live on your own, not live in a hotel and everything, unless you got other issues we don't know about. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So to me, that's a problem with the state. Like if the RN cannot afford adequate housing, that's an issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I know California is probably one of the besides New York, maybe one of the highest places to live. I have a lot of relatives in California, and some of them are just like the Mexicans, boy, because I have a huge family up there. So most of them brothers and aunties and all them, they stay in a few houses, because the rent is extremely high unless you're on Section 8 or something like that, or in some projects. But like I said, that's where they choose to live, so they gotta I guess pay the price. And a lot of them are moving. A lot of people are moving here. Even foreigners are moving here to Texas and stuff. But to me, the property tax is high in certain places, even in Texas.
Oh yeah,
especially in the suburbs.
Oh yeah,
so
my cousin just he was just complaining because like He said stay close to Crowley. And if you don't know, Crowley is building like a megaplex right by the new stadium. They make like a natatorium, that's a swimming complex, a basketball complex. They're building a whole thing. It's gonna be a big complex, kind of rival what Allen got with their football. Yeah, it's and everybody property taxes going up around here. It's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy for real.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. And I ain't gonna say where I'm at, but well, it is. Stuff is high. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Stuff is high. Property tax high. Getting the house is high as hell now. Because like I said, everybody and their mama want to come to Texas, so they make everything high.
Oh my God, traffic is so horrible now.
Oh, I can't stand these people out here. They are so. I was having road rage today, man. I thought I got over it, but I guess today I wasn't feeling it, or maybe I don't know what it could be. It could. I ain't gonna say what it could. It could be Mother Nature, but I don't know. I just know that I was. I just know that I was irritated today because these people, they drive like idiots. It's like, what is wrong with you? Are you really? Are you okay? And sometimes I wish I had a bullhorn so I could sit up there and just say something in the bullhorn and be like, you idiot. Like, why did you do that, you dummy? Things like that I wish I could say. I wish I could say a lot more other things too. But you almost have to take your Smith and Weston out.
Man,
because some of these people can pack too,
I'm telling you this. If I wasn't carrying regularly, I mean, I would let people know, but like that could escalate so fast.
Yeah, it could.
And especially like if it's just construction everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. We might have 10 million in the metropolitan area by 2030. I ain't gonna keep it a buck with you. How we growing? Yeah, would you ever imagine Fort Worth being over 1 million people?
It seems like it's already heading that way.
No, it's past 1 million right now.
Oh, okay. I figured because Fort Worth just seems to be the spot. It's more to me. It has a lot more going on than downtown Dallas.
Yeah, Fort Worth downtown. I mean, you got we getting off subject, but we got Main Street. See, like back in the Gap, Main Street, South Main used to be where the Alphabet used to hang out. They done moved away from over there, which is crazy because they used to be like their spot. Then you had like 7th Street wasn't really in. 7th Street was a hood back in the day, but now it's like more of the foodie spot. They got like a movie tavern over there. They got like they still got a lot of restaurants and stuff over there still. That's where the moonshine thing at. Then you had downtown. Downtown always been what downtown was, and it didn't start.
Right. Yeah, like I said, it's a lot going on, and in our parts. But like I said, it makes Texas more entertaining. And that's why a lot of people want to come here and really have a good time. So shout out to Texas. I don't care what they say. I wouldn't want to, even if my husband was like, let's move here, I would hesitate so bad because I love Texas. I'm so used to Texas. I don't think I could see myself anywhere else but Texas. It would be hard for me. I could do it, but it would be hard.
I keep it a buck. Like any other state, I would live outside Texas. I can see myself in Tennessee, like Nashville, Knoxville, somewhere around there. Not Memphis, man. Hell no, I don't have to. I love my people from Memphis, but nah, y'all with the bullshit too much. It's just like leaving Fort Worth. You know what I
mean? Everywhere is bad. Now it's not like it used to be, don't go here. It's bad. Everywhere you go now. You can go to Montana. behind a hood in Montana.
No,
People,
but the thing is, like Memphis, I got kids. That's a order. You know, it's a little hit different when you got kids. I know, you know.
oh yeah, when you have kids, you have to be very
Yeah,
protective over your children, and you really have to find places that you know have good schools and good neighborhoods and things like that. You know, when you don't have kids, you should want to be in a decent area. You
yeah,
know, if you can afford it. But if you can't, you just have to do what you have to do and just make the best of it. And a lot of times, if people learn to mind their business
yeah.
and be respectful and stay out of the way, you'll be okay. See, I'm just say hypothetically, if I was still in the hood, even when I was in the hood, I didn't have that many issues because number one, I did my thing and stayed to myself, and I didn't bother nobody, so I was good.
And that's the best
I
part.
was good.
That's the best part until somebody see you shining too much. You just gotta. That's the one thing you gotta kind of be low key.
Oh yeah, I always was low key. People didn't know nothing until maybe they seen something, you know, or they say, "Oh, I heard such and such," you know. But like I said, I never had an issue when I was in the hood like that, like being harassed or being, you know, or anything robbed and all. God, thank God, and I thank God for that, and I thank God that you know. I just didn't have experiences like some people did. Um, but unfortunately, everybody don't have those good experiences. But I will say, most of the time, if you stay to yourself and do what you need to do, you'll be okay. You know, every now and then you'll have situations where people go out their way just to be stupid. You know, but that's anywhere and everywhere. And
Yep.
anybody can get that, just not just in the hood. But a lot of times people try to prove stuff to people. I ain't gotta prove nothing. Now I ain't gonna start nothing. I'm not gonna but I'm definitely not gonna let you punk me either.
What up, Trey?
So
What up, Trey?
I've always been one of them people. I'm just like I don't bother nobody, and I didn't get and nobody bothered me, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. And then when I had and then you know the men, they ain't gonna if you attractive, they ain't gonna too much bother you anyway, but try to get your number, even if they, you know, no
And,
good and drug dealers.
and here's the difference between all the other hoods and Stop Six. And this is the issue you probably had in Stop Six, but especially in the 90s. This
I
is
don't know about I was a little kid in the '90s, so I don't know.
well let me say that it's the 2000s. I put right on the 2000s.
Uh,
That's like right after the real hood stuff and right it was hood but not super hood. Let me put it like that. So your issues would have been if you would have went to, let's say you went to Dunbar back in '03 or something like that, right? Your number one issue would have been them project chicks. I'm telling you right now, because they were like, oh, this high yellow chick, she going, because the thing is, they wouldn't think about like they wouldn't think about a motherfucker like me. They'd be thinking about people in the projects. They wouldn't think about me or somebody else that want to live in the projects. You know what I mean? We had our own little thing going on. But the fact
no. Let me tell you.
hold on, I tell you
Yo,
what was up?
no, Terry, let me finish this. Nah, okay. I got you. I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I went, and I can't tell you what high school I went to because you know these motherfuckers on here are weird. But
you said a letter. I don't know what you're talking about. As the let's keep it like that. I know Dallas school. So you said a letter. All right. Okay.
Well, the people that know Dallas, I don't want to say because I might not like them. So I don't want to. So I'm just gonna say I went to one of the roughest schools in my area. I live behind the school, right?
Hold up. Please tell me if it starts with an M, I'm gonna bust out laughing.
Nah, it ain't that one.
All right.
But I went to one of, and you know what? I promise you, I put my hand on the Bible. I did not have problems with those girls there. If anything, I was actually surprised because, and I went there my very last year. My first 3 years, I went to a school downtown, and it was totally different from going to a school that's prestige to going straight dab in the middle of the hood, right?
I know what school. Okay, I know what school you went to. Okay, shit. All right.
Even if you do, be quiet. But the thing about it is, I had this, and you probably won't believe it because I come off really, maybe a little sedity or whatever you want to call it. But I had this resting bitch face to let people know, if you touch me, I'm gonna fight you. So don't get it twisted. So I was one of them, and I was quiet, but people never messed with me. I made friends there. And of course I never had issues with, the guys or whatever, but I made friends, and I had one issue when I was there, and I let the girl know, I will go toe to toe with you, ho. And I don't think I'm better. I don't think I'm badder, but I will fight. And I made that very clear to her, and she left me the hell alone.
So, I'm gonna keep a buck at Dunbar. I'm gonna keep it a buck. What would end up happening? It's two things would end up happening. Either you'll have to whoop somebody's ass. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You probably had to whoop somebody's ass, and you'll never have any issues after that. Or you had to get in athletics, because every high yellow chick got in the track team. They never had any issues.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't athletic. I wasn't athletic at all. I wasn't in the track team. I could have been a cheerleader. My last year.
You would have fit in with the cheerleaders. You would have fit in.
Yeah, but I just wasn't. It was my very last year, so I was just getting through it.
Yeah.
But no, I really didn't. I really didn't. I minded my business. I was cool with mostly everyone. Like I said, I only had one incident, and the girl was really shocked that I like stood up to her. I'm like, this ain't what you want. Now I may look a certain way, but this ain't what you want. One thing I have always been taught, even if you scared, don't act like you scared. I will fight to the bitter end. I don't care. Like, that's how ignorant I can be. So that's why I said I like to leave people alone, and I really want people to leave me alone, because if you're a person that's quiet and you don't bother people, usually those are the people that can fight, because they don't do a lot of da 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 whoop de whoop de whoop. They don't do all of that. It's just like, if you touch me, then first of all, you ain't gonna get that close to me. But if you do, you're gonna find out.
Yeah, Celine, you scared me because you said at downtown school. I'm like, you probably know my girlfriend. That's a whole other subject. Let's get back on the homeless. We'll talk about that another day. We're gonna do that. We'll do that on Fish Fry. Do some, we have a one-on-one if you want to, man. Because I think people I know too, man. I'm scared now.
I might not, you know what I'm saying? But even if I do, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, ain't no big deal.
We are, it's like 6 degrees of separation most of the time with people. Somebody knows somebody, so, but back to the topic.
All right, man.
Since you want to get back to it.
Yeah, let's get back to the topic of that. We go deep in that.
Newsom and all the politicians, it is totally corrupt. Welfare state and corruption. That is what this is all about.
Goodness gracious.
It's crazy.
I can't believe that this construction project has been going on for 6 years, and there's nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna pause on this it's something. Since you're a teacher, I gotta get your point of view on this. I just saw this on X. This is from a teacher, apparently a former teacher. So I want your opinion on this. Let's play it.
Now that I am no longer a teacher, thank God, I can finally say the things that have been on my mind all school year. Okay. As somebody that taught high school and basically educating our new young adults, we should all be scared. Every last one of us should be scared. These kids cannot read, they cannot write. There is no type of comprehension skills, no type of critical thinking. They cannot do anything on their own. They expect everything to be taught to them. Well, I won't even say taught. They expect everything to be given to them. So in my class, we did this thing where I made them write once a week. So they would have some type of assignment.
She kind of young for a high school teacher, huh? Am I tripping?
I mean, no, we all, I mean, if you're in your 30s or late 20s, I mean, there's a lot of teachers that are young now.
That's crazy.
Where they would have to write at least a paragraph, meaning 5 sentences. 5 sentences. The amount of assignments that I got in with 1 sentence, 2 sentences, the amount of complaints I got with the whole 5 sentences, that's too much. That's too much. Can we do 3? Can we do 3? Isn't 3 considered a paragraph? Oh, baby.
What the hell?
We are in for a wild ride, y'all. Every assignment that I gave them, I kid y'all not. Every assignment that I gave them, there was several students that came to my desk and asked me to walk them through the entire assignment, the whole thing. But genuinely, the truth of the matter is everybody is failing these kids. Everybody. The school board with all these different rules, they're failing these kids. The principals or admin altogether, they're failing these kids, and they're failing the teachers because they're basically telling us that we had to just pass a child along just to keep these graduation numbers up. So everybody. Oh, and don't get me started on the parents. Like, I would call and say, hey, your child is failing. And the first thing is, well, why didn't I know about this? Probably because you didn't answer the phone. Probably because you didn't respond to my emails. On top of that, you have 24-hour access to Power School. When I tell y'all it is horrible, like, the parents that are here now are not the parents that we had growing up. My parents check my Power School weekly. And still to this day, my brother just graduated high school a few weeks ago, and still to this day, his grades were checked. Everybody's grades were checked. So unfortunately, it's not these kids' faults. I mean, yeah, they're lazy, but like, what are you supposed to do when all you got to do is tell your mama, well, she failing me, and the school board is going to accommodate that parent?
That's
like,
crazy.
It's crazy, y'all. We should be very scared for our new nurses, our new doctors, our new everybody. These colleges are going to have to start lowering their requirements. They're going to have to start lowering the fact, or just lowering everything, because the way that stuff is going now, the amount of kids that are going to come into these schools and they cannot read, they cannot write, they cannot do anything without AI. We should be scared.
So what's your thought about this? Because I got a thought on this.
She's not.
You can speak in codes. I don't want you to get you in trouble or anything.
Well, she's not lying. I mean, I got out of inclusion and now I'm in life skills. So life skills is dealing with basically children who are nonverbal, people that are children that have disabilities as far as physical disabilities. Maybe they're in the wheelchair or they're on a feeding tube, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I can understand why those kids might have a hard time because most of them are intellectual disabled, which back in the day we called them mentally challenged, or really back in the days the term was retarded.
Yeah.
Okay. So we understand they have learning disabilities. We understand why they don't get it. What I don't understand is kids that can cuss you out, kids that can do all this devious stuff, mischievous stuff, but they can't read, they can't write, and then they calling the teacher dumb. But you don't know how to read, and you don't know how to write a paragraph. You don't even know how to write a complete sentence. And you got the nerve to think you smarter than the teacher. And the thing about it is so hard to teach some of these kids because of the behavior issues. You got to get through the behavior even before you can get to helping them to learn how to, to learn. So you have, say, for instance, these classes are filled to capacity, 30 to sometimes 40 kids in a classroom, one classroom. And you got 10 of them that want to learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other 20 are just going haywire and just being crazy, don't want to listen, want to talk, want to be disruptive. And it's like the 10 can't even learn because of the 20. That's how bad kids are today. Then when you call their parents, get them on the phone. They may say one thing to them. It's like they didn't say nothing to them. Sometimes you can't even get the parents on the phone because the parent won't answer the phone. Even if you leave a message, that parent will not contact you back. So in the school system, there's certain things to me that are handicapping our children and appeasing the parents, but it's going to be a disadvantage for the children in the future.
I agree with that.
The discipline in the schools now are terrible. It's so many children have discipline problems, and some of it is because they are ashamed and they, that they can't read, and instead of them trying to learn, they want to be, they want to be just, disrupted. So there's so many different factors. We can say, the teachers failing the kids and all this, and sometimes the teachers can be, because some teachers like, this is just a paycheck. I don't care nothing about these damn kids. They get on my nerves. I hate them. There's some teachers like that, and I understand that too. So some of them kids, they'll make you not like them, like a grown person. Like, I don't like you, but at the end of the day, they're still children.
So would you agree with this? The parent is the first teacher, more likely.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. And that's why a lot of the kids are the way they are, because the parents have not been their first teacher.
Yeah, because like my wife was helping my daughter with the homework. I got in late because I had to help my kinfolk with tired little BS and stuff. I'm a little upset about that, which is, I'm helping family out. You know how it go.
Mm.
Like I'm the dude I'm the parent. I'm the dad that does the technology, science, history. I'm the history buff in the family. Like they could. I'm the one of the dudes that used to read the encyclopedia for fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
Believe it or not, like. So I'm really into, like, if they were talking about pyramids or talking about like I'm like. We went to Broken Bow and, like, Choctaw Nation. I was talking to my daughter about like that's why I did a lot of science stuff, a lot of how to start a fire and all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's the way we do it. Like, my wife does a lot of writing, reading, writing things, which I could read like crazy too. I'm doing this, but like that's what she's really good at doing. That, so I just let her do that part and everything. I do the history and everything. That's just the way we tag team. And I think a lot of that, probably what you're talking about, is not a lot of that. Probably not intact families, parents. I mean, it's a lot of that. Cause like, think about it, like with some single parent households, no matter which one's the single parent, you only got so much time to really dig deep into a subject matter or whatever. And a lot of chances they still trying to live their life and trying to still, so they putting kids in the back burner out. You see a lot of that shit. It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, this is the world that we live in, and it's unfortunate because the way these kids are, I would be afraid if any of them became a nurse, a stylist. And I don't want them on my head. I don't want them on my body. I don't want them on my mouth and my teeth. The way some, and not all, I would say, I'm going to say it's a small percentage, but I still think it's some good kids that have been raised right. They have, they're very intelligent, very smart. But I do think it's a small percentage. I'm just going to be honest. It could be more, but, from what I have seen and, working in the school district for 5 years, we are in trouble, people. So if go ahead.
A lot of this is like when she's talking about they not understanding, like they ain't comprehending the workload stuff. That's parents just giving them. They grew up with the iPad because, like, I bet you if they had if it's not pen and paper, a lot of them gonna they catch on if it's the iPad right now. You know what I mean? Because that's what they enjoy. Like people do better when things they enjoy and they familiar with and everything. Like I remember, like because I always gravitated towards computers and stuff, right? Since a young age. Like I if it was on computer, I was learning everything on it. I would learn things the teacher didn't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
But and this is like in 3rd, 4th grade. I was that type when we go to computer lab on a Macintosh. I was learning everything about that Macintosh. Almost too much to be real with you. But get pen and paper and tell me to do something, I'm like, I look at them like they crazy. I'll do it, but it'd just be boring to me,
Right. Maybe you're a lot advanced and some of that stuff you already knew, so it wasn't exciting to you or appealing to, but to someone that's not advanced, it's kind of like algebra or calculus to them. But it, like I said, it's unfortunate. Like I said, we live in a world now, we in trouble. That's all I can tell you.
I agree.
And it's unfortunate. I help those kids that I can help, and those I can't. I'm not gonna sit up here. I'm gonna do my best, with what I have and try to, like, even with my kids and life skills, my students are learning the alphabets, and they're in 7th grade, 6th grade. So, but they're learning how to write their letters and things like that. They're learning the numbers. And as long as they can identify and understand to their for their ability that they have, then I did my part. If they can write their name, I did my part. If they can identify numbers, I did my part. So I just try to focus on those kids I can help. But I know general ed is very difficult and challenging for a lot of teachers because there's just all this behavior issues you got to deal with. And don't nobody have time for that. I got to keep telling you to shut up and sit down. Well, we can't say shut up, but that's what sometimes I'll slip and tell them. And one time, I almost said, sit your ass down, but I caught myself. I caught
Man,
myself before I said it,
that would
but
have been
I
a
almost
hot.
said
I'm
it.
telling you right now, if
Yeah, I was
that
like,
would have
sit
been
your
a
ass down.
highlight. If they heard that, that would have been a highlight of the year. And see that the difference between the kids now and then, like if we heard something crazy, we're not telling parents. The parents is not gonna find out unless it gotta be egregious. It gotta be super
Right.
bad, you know. But like, and that's that might be social media pushing, because I think about it now. Somebody cut you off on this as an example. Somebody cut you off on traffic, and you pull up to them. They might be recording you right then and there. You know what I mean? It's a mentality.
Yeah.
It's a different mentality.
Yeah, they crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I just be just doing what I need to do, and that's why I'm glad that I'm in the position that I'm in, because I don't want to work with degenerate ed kids, because these kids will have you to have a case, and you'll be on the news with your head down and your hands behind your back. So I just rather stay away from that kind of stuff and stay with what I know is safer for me, because I understand why these kids can't learn, but what I don't understand is these others. They so busy acting a fool that they don't even want to learn. So I just don't want to deal with that. So I don't deal with them. And now they have a lot of the teachers. We have to do like lunch duty, so I got to deal with them then. Telling them to sit their butts down and eat their food. But other than that, I'm so glad I don't have to be in the classroom with them, because I definitely would be on Channel 8. So
Shout out
we
to
just,
WFFA, Channel 8, ABC. Shout out to them.
yeah, they crazy. That's what I'm saying.
So Selena, do you want to see what the kids are doing on Roblox right now?
No, I'm gonna get out of here.
Are you sure? You sure you want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it. I'm tired of them. And like I said, tomorrow is Friday, so I'm extremely happy about that. And I will be running out of there a little early tomorrow. But no, I don't want to see them and hear them until in the morning. But I appreciate you, Taryn, for letting me come up. And like I said, just be careful about getting on all these different panels.
Oh, I know.
Especially if you want to escape some of the beef and stay out of the content, what they call it when they doing the reaction content. You might want to watch what you do, even if you may rock with people. And I'm like this too. If you don't support me, hell, I'm not supporting you. I don't stop doing it. I'm like, this is a new year for me. Miss Nice Girl is gone. So I'm not doing none of that, and I'm not gonna be fake about it. Either I rock with you, or you rock with me. And if you don't rock with me, I don't rock with your ass. So, and I stay off of everybody panel. Because, like I say, I am not trying to be nobody's content. You know what I'm saying?
And if you notice, I never done. It's only one time I've done, because somebody kind of was disrespectful to me, but we squashed that. You don't even have to go there. You probably know what I'm talking about. At one little time, I did do a response, but like most of the time, man, I'm on my own little wavelength. You know what I mean?
I think so. I think I do. I think I know what you're talking about. But
yeah.
If I don't, we ain't gonna talk about it either way.
You laughed at it, so you remember it. Yeah. It was.
Oh, okay.
But it was squashed. It was, like I said, it was squashed. It was cool. Everything respect now, so it's no big deal. But like, that's the only time I'm probably gonna do it. And I know, like, sooner or later, this channel gonna get monetized, and I'm gonna keep working at it and everything. Make sure I'm doing the right thing. I want to do it the right way. I don't want to do the cheap thrills and just start some this and start some that. I want to do it the right way, personally.
And make sure, okay, so your channel is about certain, like, different things, and make sure you stay there. Don't try to get into the drama just to get extra people over here, because that's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of content creators, they come on here with the best intentions, and they say, oh, I want to do this type of content. And then when it's not getting you the attention or the people that you want in your chat, then you start going into this other stuff and dealing and with folks that you know you wouldn't have dealt with, and you start getting into drama and back and forth with people, and you did it to yourself. You
Yeah,
did it to yourself. So stay consistent on what you want to do with your channel and stick with it.
man. I want to make you laugh a little bit. My old lady was like, I think I was on the homeless thing, and like I was talking to somebody on there, and they were being a little. I was just like trying to let them know, hey, chill, because kind of chill a little bit. This is way back. It's like I want to say last year, right? And my old lady heard it. She's like, yeah. Only time I heard you talk like that is spade table with our people. You don't need to be like that online. You don't need to be like that online like that. Like, cause she's more proper. She's more like on that type of thing. Every week, contrast. I'm a little rough around the edges. I'm admit to it. I'm a little rough around the edges or whatever. So like,
You funny.
So if somebody says something, I'm gonna react a certain way. Not all the time. I'm not hot headed or anything, but like sometimes I gotta, hop out and show, and I gotta be real careful of that. That's how the BS start. Like, I'm with you on that. I'm starting to look at this. Like, man, look, I got something good. Like, I mean, if you don't know, I'm doing this on YouTube and Rumble. Like Rumble, I'm getting a little push on there too. Like, and you get monetized fast on that. So I'm really just going to mind my own business and do my own thing.
You do. You definitely need to. And like I said, a lot of, and another thing, I can't stress it enough. Don't be too nice. Don't be the nice guy, because nice guys finish last, and nice guys always get screwed. So you definitely need to not be too nice. And if you ain't feeling it, if you ain't feeling a person, you just ain't feeling it. If a person is not showing reciprocity, then move on, and go on about your way, and don't waste your time. I go by reciprocity, and especially as a content creator, I would say, now this is for me, it might not be you. Don't ever get too close with another content creator.
Oh yeah,
I don't give a damn if they in the same state, in the same city you live in. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you just never know how people, especially when it's like something when they on here, they flip. Be like, damn, you say you from here acting like that, but you have to be careful about that. So I would say, as a content creator, never get too cool and close with any other content creator. And that's just, I'm gonna be honest.
I'll add this, especially if that's all they got. That's another
right.
thing. If this all they got, dude, like man.
And even if they don't, these niggas will flip on you.
Oh, I know.
Like you think, oh, they cool, we from the same culture, we same hood. Shit, you think? I'm telling you, as my name is Selena, Delisha, Charlotte, Maria Conchita. These folks will change. They will change the script on your ass. And you thinking, oh, this person? No, you don't know. You don't know people. And everybody that seem cool ain't cool. And everybody that has a smiling face ain't really a friendly face. You know what I'm saying? So
it's legit the hood. It's just the hood. It's California. What it is.
It's just people not genuine. That's what that is. I mean, and that's just what it is. People not really being them true selves. And a lot of times people be real selfish. Like I say, they want your support, but they don't support you. And that's another thing I look at. I look at all kinds of stuff. And I may not speak on it, but I take note of everything.
Yeah.
So just be cautious of that, and do your own thing. And those who rock with you, they'll rock with you, and those who won't, they won't. But that's okay. Sometimes the wheat and the tares have to be separated. So you'll find out. You'll find out who your real supporters are, your real people, and you find out who ain't. So all I say is be true.
I know what you're talking about.
Be true to you, and true to whatever you want your channel to be about, and don't waver from it.
You see what Phoenix said?
What the hell for say? Yes, Phoenix. I already told you that. My name.
Salute
I ain't gonna say my last name. I ain't gonna say my last name, but yeah.
You know, it'd be funny if you said that and had their last name be like Jenkins or something.
No, it ain't that.
No, I'm not saying your last name Jenkins, but like that's like, well, that's like that'd be cool.
Selena, Delicia, Charlotte, Maria, Conchita.
Jenkins.
Yes, indeed. Jenkins. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be crazy, but thank God it's not that.
Boy, that'd be a butt on a lot of jokes in high school. That's your last name.
No, thank God. Nobody never laughed at my name. You know, they were just trying to figure out what I was. You know, they was like, "What are you mixed? Are you this? You that?" They just trying to figure out what I was. But it's all good. Like I said, I hope the best for you.
Yeah, I hope the best for you, man. You doing your thing too, man. You know.
Yeah, whenever I do decide to go live, because sometimes these people they got so much negative energy on here. Hell, I want to stay up off of here. I was like,
man,
let me stay to myself and do I got homework anyway.
I'll keep a buck with you. Like in other sectors, they don't do like the open panels a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like they see this is the one thing of like at least having a working relationship with other. I'm not saying get too close or anything like that. I'm not even on that type of time. But like, if there was more of us having a working relationship, it could limit a lot of bullshit. But you can't even have that because you got people looking at everybody's pockets. You got all kinds of this little weird stuff and everything, and it's just weird, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like this exists. Don't get me wrong. The pocket watching thing does exist in other sectors and stuff. But like, it's crazy me seeing like the nerd sector, right? Like a lot of people that do like the comic book and everything. Comic books, it's drama there too.
It's like drama everywhere. Anywhere there's people, there's gonna be drama.
Yeah,
because people are just people. So it doesn't matter if you go to the Christian community, it's gossip, it's scandals going on there. It's scandals going on in the comic, in the anime. I mean, people are just people, and we always know how to mess it up for everybody else. So there's always going to be those bad apples that just carry drama and it goes everywhere. So I just stay in my own lane, do what I'm gonna do. And then don't worry about the rest because I can't please everybody and I don't care to. So I just do what I need to do, and those who like what I have to say and don't think I'm too boring, thank you. I appreciate it. Those
Russell,
who do.
And dead right. Russell, you crazy, man. He dead that's right though.
What do you say?
He said they wonder why I chilled out the red bubbles. These niggas crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, and really, I wasn't in KB's chat for a while after for a certain time, but I think Russell was one of the ones that was giving the red bubbles at one point, before others. So, well, he was one of the main ones, from what I remember.
Yep.
And I don't care. I don't care what people say about Russell. I've heard a lot of, and even he has rubbed me wrong at one time. But one thing I can say about Russell, if he like you, he like you. And so I like to keep those people around, especially those people, like, even if I'm talking about something that he might not really be interested in, he'll still come by and say, hey, what's up? And that means a lot to a content creator. It may not always be monetary. Sometimes it's just showing that, hey, you ain't by yourself. I see you, and I'm going to support you, even though I might not agree with what you're talking about or may not even be interested in it. So I really appreciate supporters like that. And it kind of really, that kind of keeps me coming on because it's like I'm not just talking to myself and wasting my time.
Yeah, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a little StreamYard thing, right? And somebody blessed me, and like, cause I was getting a little down. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm doing this. I enjoy doing this, but like, I'm like, man, I know I got content outside the drama that people might need to really know what's going on. I know it might be boring and everything like that in some cases. I mean, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Something that I'm like, all right, this is just something because this is slow. It's just a slow day. Let me rock it and see what I could do with it. You know what I mean? Everybody got
Well,
that.
I think, yeah, and you have it, I have it to, for those who are not in the beef and not just have people that we don't like on our platform up so we can have people to come through. Because I don't care. If I don't like you, you're not coming up on my platform. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't really rock with that, but everybody does things their way. Like I said before, I said everybody does things their way. I wouldn't do it. I don't care if I have 5 people in the chat. Well, I'm just gonna talk to them 5.
Yep.
I ain't gonna talk to somebody I don't want to talk to just to get 100 people in my chat and have a back and forth. I don't have time for that. Like, and it's a waste of my time and energy. And that kind of stuff would make me want to just reach out and touch you through the screen. So I really like to stay away from situations like that. But if you want to do that, hey, that's on you. But I would just tell you, don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Because
it was just one of those things where
yeah,
life was life, and I'm saying, man, maybe I need to. But then that happened. I got blessed. I was like, let me tighten up. Let me figure this out. You know what I mean? It was just one of those things that at first, and the person though, I thought I was getting. At first I was like, man, what? I didn't recognize who it was from and everything. I thought like maybe this is one of those. I've been hearing about the PayPal scams. Maybe because the email came. Maybe it's one of those. I've seen that PayPal to pay. Like I sent it to them and said, hey, is this good? And they're like, it was good. And I read it again, like, oh, okay. I figured out who it was. You know what I mean? It was one of those situations. It came out of nowhere, but like, it was a blessing. I actually put it to the show. Like some of the stuff that's coming away. So yeah. I'm not my thing is, man, I don't want to be part of any drama unless I
keep
choose.
your ass off of all these different panels that have drama. That's one way you can stay out of it.
And the thing is, I had to shout out to Answer on this part. Now, I was thinking about doing like if I do a good old workout stream and just do the whole 9. Well, man, a drummer, he got himself in doing the little dancing thing, or whatever. I didn't even see that shit because that ain't my business. But I'm just looking like, damn, you got all that. I'm like, man, it made me rethink all that. Like, let me stick it to this room, this good gaming room, talk my shit, go, log off. You know what I mean? Because, man, hey, shit get crazy.
Well, anyway, I don't know nothing about that, but I will say, just do you. What is Russell saying? Because you laughing. What the hell is he talking about?
The scribbles and streetwalkers, this nigga crazy, man. Why you wrote scribbles?
Russell needs to go get them damn teeth and quit talking. Quit tippity typing.
First of all, you been ATL too long. We don't call those strippers. You said scribbles like you been ATL.
Well, Russell is 60 years old. 60 or 70 years old. So.
He was going to strip over there playing SOS band when they were throwing the SOS band.
What?
I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
What are you talking about, Taryn?
You one of them old school strip club connoisseurs. They were playing SOS band and Evelyn Champagne King in strip club.
Lord have mercy. Well, so you was in there around that time?
they had pantyhose and shit.
Oh my Lord. That's way back in the day. I don't think that was in the 70s. I wasn't even born then. I wasn't a thought. Oh Lord, I was not a thought. You talking about
Well, if you stop taking my money, I can afford some tea.
I don't know why you sitting up there laughing at that crazy nutcase.
Russell a homie.
Yeah.
He be having me cracking up.
Boy, one time I saw Russell mad, boy, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I was like, Russell getting upset. It was so funny to me. Shout out to Russell.
Russell.
And my boy Cutting Edge, he always got something nice to say. Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shout out to
indeed.
Leon out in here, but like, man, we be roast, man. That'd be some good roasting. Me and Lee.
You and who?
Me and Leon, we be roasting each other hard.
Who is that?
You know Leon. Oh, you don't remember who Leon is?
Oh, you talking about the one? Oh, my friend that can't let nobody talk. Okay, him and Mr. Oaks, honey. I had Mr. Oaks on my panel one time.
Yeah.
I had to let Mr. Oaks know. No, Mr. Oaks, let's chill. I run this. You know, Mr. Oaks get besides himself. And Mr. Leon. Mr. Leon's getting better because now he's giving people a chance to talk. Because before, you know, he'll just keep blah, 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 you know, but now he's giving people a chance to talk. And I said, okay, so he's listening to constructive criticism. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I appreciate the people that love me, like my Russell and my Cutting Edge, you know. They always looking for me. They so happy when I go live. So it's somebody that love me over here. So shout out to them. I'm finna get off Taryn. And thank you, Taryn, for your support.
Oh man, you know, it's all love,
I really appreciate you showing me some love. And that's why I said I'm gonna do better by supporting you as well. Yeah. Because you supported me that night when I think I had all some Texas folks and stuff up there, whatever the live that I did, and you showed up and you really, I don't, did Russell come up that night too?
I think Russell came up. I think Answer didn't come up. I think he was out and about, but
I appreciate you for showing me some support. I really do. So shout out to you for that, and I'm gonna do better.
I'm never gonna keep the drama alive. I mean, I come in here to laugh and you know, inform. I mean, I feel like I've been true to, like, the first panel I ever been on was Double's panel, and like I was saying, hey,
okay.
I wanna, if we can, I wanna pretty much grow this, and people should have been like in the 10,000 you know, subscriber lane, making a living off this shit to a point right now. If it wasn't for all this drama going on, let's keep it a buck.
Oh, okay.
Because like it's so many talented people in the sector, but we get sideswiped on that. So I'm like, that was my mission. But looking at it now, shit, I want to do my own thing and try to figure this out. And whoever want to roll with me. That's how I'm looking at it.
And that's the way it should be. Whoever want to roll, they roll. Whoever don't, get the hell off. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is. So shout out to you. And I mean this with my whole heart. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I'm going to do my very best to show you support as well. You don't always see me in the chat. I'm still going to press the like button. I have a lot going on besides school and work. So a lot of the times and my personal life. So I try I'm not on here as much as I used to be, but I definitely will always come by and make sure I press the like button, or maybe every now and then come through the chat and just show you that I'm there. So you'll know I'm not just ghost watching you. I'm actually there supporting you. So appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you, man. Like, look, hey, same here. Like, hey, when I see you live, I always show up and just show some love a little bit. You know?
Yeah, I appreciate you. I really do. And I'm gonna get off of here and let Russell have it. What he says, What is Russell's a mess?
What's the trip, man?
I tell you, Russell gets so excited when I hit the panels. He just starts tippity typing. Russell, go to sleep. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Taryn. I'll talk to you. Bye.
Things been done. How is this a $20 million construction project?
And again, that's what we know. That's what they admit to.
And we pulled their 990s from the IRS.
Right.
They spent $200 million last year. So it's federal HUD money that's going to this.
The scale of the money in California, it just dwarfs anything in Minnesota, and it's everyone who's watching.
Boy, they scamming hard, man. 22 million, just a little apartment complex, and they only got it fixed.
It's your money.
We are headed to chat with Sheriff Bianco, who is going to be meeting us in a really dangerous part of LA. Now, luckily, he's got a security team, and he's been fighting homelessness his entire life here in California. He's the single most popular sheriff in the state of California. He wants to be governor. He's doing great in the polls. He says he has a solution to fix California, Los Angeles, and to solve homelessness in 4 years.
So they talking about the how California's scamming. Like we were talking about Minnesota, how the Somali scamming. So California talking doing the scams with the homelessness. There's a lot of scamming going on, man. Waste and everything.
Plus. We are here with Sheriff Bianco, who is the #1 leading candidate in the California gubernatorial race right now, out on the streets with us. Here, this beautiful, scenic LA street.
It is. It is. Welcome to Los Angeles. It's every street you go on, you're going to find this. But the reality is this. We could fix this if we wanted. I've talked to a couple of the guys here. Morning. This is their life. This is where they live. The one gentleman that I spoke with this morning has been here for 20 years.
20 years on this street?
20 years. 20 years downtown here in downtown Los Angeles.
Damn, 20 years?
We know there are billions of dollars of help out there.
Yes.
So why are we allowing this on the sides of our freeways, on our off-ramps? These are houses here. These are residential houses that have...
Someone's business. Someone's trying to do business there.
This is a residential street. This is the reality of big cities in California that are completely mismanaged when you have so much money that it is easy to hide the waste, the fraud, and the abuse. And thank God that Minnesota happened. Thank God that Nick Shirley did that with what he did. Because what I thought was interesting is the day after Nick did that, social media all over started saying, yeah, but what about California?
Yeah.
California's got to be worse. And I was sitting there saying, yeah, it's way worse. And bring it on. How are you? What's your name?
Greg.
Greg, good to meet you, Greg.
Can we ask you a quick question? $24 billion has been spent on homelessness. That's $170,000 per homeless person. Have you ever seen any of that money?
Would you like it? How long have you been down here? A couple years?
Yeah.
Are you from Los Angeles or did you come from somewhere else? If I created an environment where I could offer you a live-in facility to come get off drugs, get your life straight, get you some job training, and get you back out into the world, would you accept that? Would you be up for that?
Yep. Yes.
See, the problem is, man, like, it's big money keeping people homeless, man, as you can see, man. Like, cause like Texas, they got all that stuff. Like, they don't even play around. They try to get these people up off the streets and get them back working it for real. Now it's not 100% like Austin is what Austin is, and like I think there's some issues in Dallas. There's some issues even here in Fort Worth, like off of Lancaster. There's a whole bunch of it's homeless everywhere, but like not to the point where they just take over a whole section of the town. They're just crazy.
Yeah. Keep your head up and keep going where you're going, and appreciate you talking to me.
You just walk by and engage with more homeless people than I've ever seen Gavin Newsom engage with.
Our politicians only come down here for political shoots. There's no way Gavin Newsom would ever walk and talk up to some random homeless person. I've been doing this for 32 years. A homeless person doesn't scare me. A criminal doesn't scare me. They're just people. They don't care about these people.
That walk right there, the sheriff just did more for homeless people than Gavin Newsom has ever done in that walk right there. In the middle of our interview with Sheriff Bianco, we had a whistleblower reach out with bombshell evidence from the top levels of a homeless industrial complex nonprofit located in California. We confirmed their identity and confirmed their information, and what they told us was shocking. They told us that the homeless industrial complex isn't there to help out homeless people at all. We're missing the whole point. Here it is.
I just want to say thank you for this tip. So you believe or you know that the homeless shelters are being used by illegal aliens? What percentage?
Do they ask for any type of documentation or proof when you go in there?
You say that the shelters for the homeless are being used by up to 60% illegal aliens, and that they're able to just stay there and live for free and get everything that they need.
Yeah, they stay for like a year and a half, stuff like that. Sometimes it's like an entire family. It's gonna sound crazy. One of the shelters, this Russian family, they're driving a brand new BMW.
This is unbelievable. You see other luxury items like cell phones and stuff?
Oh yeah, everybody has new stuff. They dress well. If you see any of these people on the streets, you can't tell they're homeless at all. At all.
Unbelievable.
This other family, they came from Florida. Of course, you know, the things are getting.
Can you say something? Say something real quick.
Hey.
Oh, no feedback. What's just like that? That's what I'm talking about.
Shut
up. What's up? I'm ordering me some Wingstop. Shout out to Rodney.
Of course you are.
Can I be hungry? Shit.
Who said you couldn't be hungry, Negro?
I don't know, man. You tripping.
That don't be me.
Get some spicy lemon pepper and some sriracha hot honey. That's
And
the
it
play.
sounds wonderful.
That's the play.
So they say, oh, come to California because everything is free. They'll give you anything. So just come down over here.
You said if they have a criminal history, it doesn't matter?
Well, of course. Go get them. Yeah.
Wow. So do you not let the police in?
After the whole ice thing all over the place, they place signs everywhere.
It is 9:30. I'm on Central Time, sir. I'm on
What these
Central
are
Time.
is these are like extrajudicial embassies for criminal aliens, illegal and then potentially criminal, where they get to live for free on the taxpayer dollars and be
You don't
protected
clock somebody.
from
You
federal
just
agents
have your
and
dentist
police.
on the side.
Say that again. What you
I asked Russell, how you gonna clock somebody eating time? He need to go ahead and make sure his dentures are safe in that glass on his nightstand.
What's that shit called? It's like was it Dantine? What's that shit? Was it like with a P? The
Denture grip or some shit.
Yeah,
Polydent.
Yeah. Nah, Russell, I had to help my kinfolk get a tire out, man, on this fucking Jeep. This shit was a bitch. I wasn't ready for that. But even though I got a Jeep, I mean, you don't want to take a tire off a Jeep. I'm telling you, that's a bitch. Eating ramen noodles.
He eating a cup of ramen noodles.
Ramen. I said
Did
ramen
you send
like
it through
that.
the blender first?
I'm not going to even comment on that. Phoenix, that's you, between you and Russell. So you saying he had a
oh no, he be trying to roast the hell out of me when he think I ain't paying attention.
Wow. You just blew the lid off everything. That's unbelievable.
So they're rallying protesters to come and surround us. We are not going to get help from LAPD. This is the reality of Los Angeles.
I can't. This is crazy. So they're coming. So they're like staging a mob, and the police say they're not going to help us.
Yes.
So we got to go.
We had to get out of this area fast before the anti-ICE protesters got to us. We didn't want a Minnesota scenario happening.
So Russell got making Roman fucking smoothies is crazy.
So we hopped in our car and processed what we just learned from our whistleblower. Our whistleblower just
A little barbecue sauce in it.
blew the doors off the whole California homeless industrial complex. Is it a front for smuggling criminal aliens into California using federal dollars? The whistleblower says 60% of California's homeless facilities are just free housing for illegals that drive luxury cars and live lavish lifestyles, and that the well-guarded homeless shelters are actually designed to keep out federal agents who would deport these illegals. And we're all paying for it.
Crazy.
Could this be true? The answer is yes. California law makes it a crime for a homeless shelter to even ask for citizenship status.
What do you think about that?
I think they full of shit because most homeless shelters say that you have to have some sort of ID. For the last couple, I guess it goes from state to state, but some of them even said that you had to have paperwork proving why you're homeless. I've never understood that shit, but all of a sudden it became part of the policy. And I'm like, how the hell would you prove that you're homeless? I remember a time where you just walk in and say, hey, I ain't got no place to stay, and they'll give you a place to stay. You still have to have ID because, again, it's against the law to not have ID.
That part.
Yeah, they got to make sure they're helping the right person, But they had all kind of other stuff in the policy, but now they're saying that you don't have to have none of that. That's confusing.
Yeah, Russell, I was more. I was really deep in Black Twitter back in the gap. Like Black Twitter used. No, real shit. Like shit, man, that's what me and my.
So you was trolling.
No, oh man, my God, man, look. If y'all met me 15 years ago, first of all, Phoenix, you'll be like, I can't stand this motherfucker. He keep flirting with me. that's what type of time I'll bet you're like, I cannot stand this motherfucker. And you'll be mad at me, but
you know I would.
You be mad as hell. I'll be man. I'm like, nah, I was a different person. 15 years ago, I was a different, dead ass different person. And Black Twitter, nah. So when Black Planet and all that stuff went down, a lot of people went to Twitter for the bullshit, and they had like a thing called Tiny Chat. Matter of fact, I wonder if this Tiny Chat still around. Let me see.
I don't know. Since Elon took over and made it X, did he like revamp the entire thing?
Oh shit, Tiny Chat still around. Check this out.
Oh, cool.
It's Tiny Chat still around.
That's what's up.
So basically, Tiny Chat and X was connected, and so what? No. It was more like it's just like StreamYards. So basically, like the Tiny Chat I used to fuck with because it was Black Twitter. Mr. C had like Mr. C, the DJ that was Diddy and all them. He had like he had a crazy ass just like StreamYards. But it was more like Mr. C would have like Freestyle Fridays and shit like that. He'll have a whole bunch of stuff. And like shit, I was linking up with people. I was linking up with people in the music industry. Like and like shit, Cat Williams would be on there roasting people. Like if you was on camera and Cat Williams came up in there, you getting roasted. You getting roasted. Like horrible roasting. Like imagine Corey. I think Corey Hope used to be on there a while back. Like all them cats, like how they promote their shows. They would go on Black Twitter, go on like Mr. C. I think somebody else. I think like Talib Khalib has one. Twali had one. That was more like the activist stuff and everything. Then it was a whole bunch of like Tiny Chats back in the gap. Yeah, he does. He does. I mean, honestly, true. He need to get over this little situation with Anton and this that chick. Get that out the way. Then yeah, he probably has some good fire content, which he already got good content anyway. But that's beside the point. But like Darnell, Ashley Larry. What's his name? Darnell something.
Not Ashley Larry. Darnell Rollins.
Darnell Rollins. He used to be on there roasting people. Everybody.
He used to be funny.
Yeah, I mean, he got his days.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like at some point they watered him down a little bit, and it just, I don't know. It don't hit the same.
Yeah, and like Kevin Hart, this like the tiny chat that Kevin Hart used to go on there, go on Black Twitter and go over there, promote his shows, like when he come in the Improv, and like he used to roll through the Improv in Dallas and stuff, like every 6 to 12 months. He'll have a weekend down here and shit. That's when my wife saw him first. I didn't never have to see him because they always used to be on fucking Tiny Chat back in the Gap. So I used to see all I used to see them in the rawest form. You know what I mean? Nothing written down. Just going in roasting. So I got
him and DC Young Fly. That's how I got introduced to DC Young Fly. They was roasting each other on Twitter.
Those were good old days. I want to say that was around.
I mean,
that was around right when that was like 2008, 2009.
Kevin Hart used to go on there and roast folks like Marlon Wayans. DC came out of no damn where and killed everybody.
Shout out to Black Run. Black Run from Oak Cliff. Shout out to Black Run. He funny as hell too. Shout out to Black Run.
I don't know a Brian Simpson. Who is that?
That's somebody new. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, I'm about to say, I thought that's somebody else.
You're likely to lose all funding if you do, but it gets even worse. A recently scrubbed article from the Weingart Center.
We gotta check them out. I'll check them out.
Okay, I'll check them out.
Yeah. I like good stand up. I respect that art form because like they putting their soul out on the line every time they go on stage. Real shit.
You see this fool,
Russell? I'm telling you right now. When Cat Williams came on them panels, people turned all their cameras off. They turned everything off. They did not want to be a part of that freight train.
Not even a little bit.
They turned all. It could be the girl. It could be all like. It could be supermodels in that motherfucker. They turn that shit off. They're like, "Ooh, no, Cat Williams here." It was avatars.
Remember the homeless skyscrapers? Explains the operation further. Thousands of migrants get bused to cities like Los Angeles without properly planned housing. Migrants experiencing homelessness can be blocked from accessing housing, healthcare, food programs, and other forms of support. The Weingart Center offers housing assistance along with comprehensive services such as healthcare, advocacy, and legal referrals, including those who are undocumented.
They're stealing our money. You see that? They steal your money right there.
Yeah, and with such precision. They convince us it's for our best interest.
They word it real clean and everything. Make it look legal as hell. That's crazy.
Right. That's the funny part.
The homeless industrial complex is a front for high-end services for illegal aliens. The Weingart Center creates a welcoming community for the ever-increasing homeless migrant population. There they said it. The ever-increasing homeless migrant population. That is the goal. They're creating magnets to bring illegals to California from other states. Why? Power. California is set to lose a catastrophic number of electoral votes in the next census based on population loss. The census counts bodies, not citizens. So California has used the homeless crisis as a cover to import illegals, boost their population, and spend billions of your federal tax dollars.
That's why he was trying to get that law passed.
This operation. Yep. It's all for power. We checked out one of the homeless shelters named by our whistleblower in Hollywood, and you won't believe what we found. We just had a whistleblower from inside of the homeless industrial complex here in California tell us that the entire system is rigged in order to get around federal law so that federal money can be...
The key is, though...
the last time they can vote was when they voted in Prop 50.
Oh, yeah.
The government basically took their vote away. And them fools gave it away.
Oh, yeah.
They went on ahead and voted yes for that shit.
So is that Manasseh's person name Maytow?
Matua.
The name right here.
Matua.
All right. Matua, it's not necessarily for them to vote, it's for them to keep like their Congress seats and more electoral college votes and stuff, right? You get what I'm saying? So that's the way they keep the as many congressmen and women as possible, so they could dictate like elections. And you see, because census doesn't necessarily need, you just exactly that part. So it is a power play.
Used to house criminal aliens and their families. They buy luxury goods. They drive brand new sports cars. Some of them are from Russia, Venezuela, Colombia, Panama, and they live for years inside of these homeless shelters, which are fraudulent and used to launder federal dollars to criminal aliens. And they come from all over the country here. And they said, you should check out Path in Hollywood. And here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the massive, used to be hotel that's happening all across California, where old hotels are being converted into homeless shelters.
Yep.
They're spending nearly $200 million a year in facilities like this one. Now, where's that money come from? 90% of all money is your money. It's your federal dollars. And according to our whistleblower, there's no checks on who's getting this assistance. This is federal dollars going directly to criminal aliens, and they've increased. Look at the size of this facility. Look at this. And they say that the people living here drive Mercedes as well. Look at this. It's right there in the parking lot. A Mercedes. This place is locked down more than a prison. Path Villas, Hollywood community. And it's surrounded by luxury vehicles. I mean, where's another BMW?
Housing the homeless would be a good thing if you are providing them training and everything so they could be self-sufficient. That's the only, that's the way you're supposed to do it. I don't think California is trying to remedy the situation because, people getting the bag off the shit. You know what I mean?
But it's surrounded by these nice trees. You can see some of the facilities inside. I mean, they look beautiful. They look empty, but they look beautiful. Let's go around to the front. The reason why the facilities are on lockdown, according to our whistleblower, is because they want to prevent federal government forces like ICE from entering and from doing immigration checks. So what our whistleblower is telling us is that this is simply a massive complex that is designed in order to get around federal law. You can see it. It's really nicely funded. I mean, this is where $200 million goes. Look at the balconies. Look at people have plants up there. It's like they're...
Yeah, it's cool unless they're not actually housing anybody. Let's see how everything rocking.
People are clearly living here long term. It's probably most likely one of these public-private, entities where part of the housing is affordable housing. But I mean, you can see it's really nice. Hey, what's up? Have you ever stayed at the Path shelter here? Yeah. What is it like in there?
It's like a single studios.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
Yeah, it's actually.
Did they do any drug or alcohol testing at Path?
Not that me is aware of.
Did they demand that you be a U.S. citizen to use their facilities?
That I don't know.
No.
Now, Vital, here's the problem.
We made a good faith.
Here's the problem with that. Oh, see, he's about to.
They're never available for that.
Here we go.
With effort to reach out to the major homeless nonprofits in LA with emails and phone calls. We got a hold of 0 of the facilities. They refused to get back with us or answer our calls. And so we called HUD. This is the Housing and Urban Development Director, Scott Turner, in Congress just a few days ago. Have a listen.
And we're auditing public housing authorities to ensure taxpayer dollars don't support illegal aliens. American dollars should benefit American citizens and American citizens only.
We reached out to the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development with the allegations in this report. Turner told us bluntly that HUD will not tolerate fraud. When we find it, we will act. HUD's Office of Inspector General will do everything in our power to prosecute and apprehend those who break the law. And then he pointed us to the prosecutions of a man in LA who stole $23 million from the American taxpayers just this week. He said that more prosecutions will be coming. We hope our investigation leads to more.
Hey, Phoenix, hold it down. I gotta get my wing stop. Hold it down.
Okay. Yeah, they're never available. The organizations that actually run these things, they are never available. If they are, they're going to give you the straight runaround. They really do not care because being homeless is actually profitable for certain states. Apparently, it's one of the ways that the city and state makes their money. Which is sad because you make profit and killing the American dream at the same time. That's why I don't understand why people was mad at Trump for saying make America great again. Because right now America sucks.
You didn't say nothing.
Like I said, with the illegals, policy flies out the window. With the actual tax-paying citizens, policy has to be held up. So they don't give a damn about your circumstance. They just want to know how you can pour into their pockets, not the system.
That part.
Could you imagine what California could be without its thieving, criminal ruling class who has stolen the birthright of all Californians and, quite frankly, America to enjoy this state gifted in natural resources, potential, creativity? There was a time in California's history, not too long ago, where if you wanted to be anything, man, you moved to California. The movie business, media, space exploration, natural resources exploration, tech, and now those companies can't get out of here fast enough. They're fleeing because of what? The fraud, because of the mismanagement, the corruption, and the open thievery that's happening here at scale, because the rulers of California act like kings who would rather rule over the ashes than a functional civilization that could hold them accountable. And so you got to ask the question, when are the people of California going to do that? When are they going to wake up? When is the fraud going to stop? Make California
never. As long as it benefits their ass, that shit ain't stopping.
So I got that's just a crazy. I mean, everybody knew fraud was gonna be everywhere in California. You know what I mean? Damn. Fuck. Hey, people texting me shit. All right.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, so you ready to talk about Elijah? This is my last stuff. I got Elijah Shaver. We got some more Elijah Shaver stuff. Somebody.
Oh sure, why not?
So I'll play this first, and this is gonna lead up to what I got right now. So he's to recap. Elijah Shaver is a right-wing commentator. I argue he might be a little bit farther than right. commentator that used to be at Blaze that end up doing his own thing called Riff TV, the Riff or whatever. And he's been going hard as of late since the election of Biden. He's been going kind of hard. And so right now he's dealing with a situation with his wife getting a divorce and everything. He getting a divorce from his wife. So y'all want to see the food? I'll make you hungry real quick.
I can't stand your ass. I swear for Jesus. You ain't gonna make it in this damn sector. You're gonna be hungry every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Got me this is hot lemon. All right, that's a sriracha. My bad, that's sriracha. That's good as hell. God damn.
Oh,
Lord. Anyway, let's talk. Let's So I want y'all to listen to how this motherfucker talk.
I saw a tweet that said this. It's like, it's crazy in 2025 to pull bitches. You literally have to be like a millionaire, 6'7", drive a Lamborghini, and like that's who, like, you know what I mean? Like, and be white. And it's like, yeah, so women are still going after men that emulate the most masculine tendencies, right? They're going after tall, rich, famous men. And then, and what do we get? The women, they're just whores. They can't even cook a hot pocket, you know?
What?
Yeah. Just stop on your own.
Okay, well, your whore can't cook a hot pocket. That's not everybody's issue.
So here's my thing. He left the great state of Texas because it was too black for him. True story. It was too black for him. Like, you know, it was too black, and we see everybody season their food a little bit too well in Texas for them. Yeah, white people too. So, you know what I mean? They were being influenced by us, according to him. Allegedly. He said it, but you know, he might think he didn't say it.
So wait.
Go ahead.
Texas barbecue was influenced by black people? I'm glad he knows.
No, he's saying white people are emulating black people too much with seasoning their food. Allegedly. No. Do not put gas in it. He from California. He moved down here for the Blaze. Then he shitted on Texas afterwards when he got fired from the Blaze.
Listen, you'll be all right.
No. It's finished. I got time for this shit today.
Also, it's like, and that's why once you have sex with them, once you come to your senses, right? So it's like you have that post ejaculate clarity, post nut clarity they call it online these days.
Does this dude sound like a regular dude?
He sound like a dude that don't get none. Let's read.
But like, because you realize, like, after you nut, you're like, you're just a bunch of holes. And that's really sad because then it devalues women. So then your view of women becomes so low because women really.
Here's my thing. Even my dog years, right? When I was flirting with everybody, I'm hopping out of hotel rooms, so I still look at the chick as a human. Like, she just felt like she felt the spirit of fucking. Just what it was. I never. She wanted to be grown that night, and I want to be grown too. So we will do some grown shit. You see what I'm saying? So my point is, I can't in my life put that girl down for want to be a hoe for me. I can't do it. It doesn't make sense to me. Because I participated too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wanted to do all that. Yeah, she wanted to do all that stuff. She wanted to practice, and I wanted to practice, and it was a good scrimmage. You know what I mean?
Good Jesus. Uh-huh.
But see, a fucker like him that ain't used to shit, he overthinking this shit. Maybe, like I said,
Yeah,
maybe
because
she
he keep repeating his nuttage and like some dude. Just say you
exactly.
don't get
Look,
none.
Tua got it right. Exactly. Put your reps in. You never know, man. Hey, you might have to get. Hey, playoff time. You gotta go. You gotta get 25 carries. You gotta do it right. You know what I mean?
Please stop encouraging.
Gotta make sure. Gotta make sure you run it in the right hose at all time. You know, the ISO, the 32 trap, the straight, the zone, the split zone. You know, everywhere.
My ears are way too young for this conversation.
They are just a bunch of holes today, but that doesn't mean that's who they have to be or who God made them to be or what they should be. And I think that a lot of the hatred that I have towards women and a lot of the hatred a lot of men have towards.
Now, I never hated any woman. You know what I mean? Even exes that didn't work out. I was like, okay, it didn't work out. You gonna figure out you fucked up. I don't be on my merry way and laughing because I know you fucked up. Why be mad at that? I never understood that.
I don't know. Well, most men are jealous of women because they really fighting their sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
So they take it out on the woman. Like it's our fault that your ass is gay and you can't tell no damn body because your parents gonna cuss you the hell out.
Oh, and by any chance, we're not saying Elijah's gay. We don't know what he is. We're just talking about in general. All right? It's simple like that.
He said he gay.
Oh, shit.
He said it. He had a dude who he bent over regularly. That was him.
Yeah, okay. I'm not touching
the
that.
The clip that you played yesterday said it.
That's true. I did say that.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Here we go. Let's read.
Towards women is simply the product of generations of sin and rebellion that have created women to be something that they're not. They're not feminine. They're masculine. And like look at this type of woman that.
All right. You heard that. This just dropped today.
Did he hear him?
Oh, he everywhere. He probably didn't hear himself, so let's not even go there. So this is today. This just dropped 5 hours ago. And viewers, look, I might need to hold on. Do I still got this up? Nope, I don't got it. Never mind. I'm sorry in advance. This is pretty much at the end of I got one more story. But here we go. This is him talking to his wife. Hey, be warned, people, please don't be offended by this, all right? Anybody? Here we go.
Dumb bitch, please. I'm trying. Like, God damn it! You're such a fucking whore. I'm like literally like, oh hey, you know what? Gotta get a beer. Oh, why do you lie to me? Why do you lie to me? You know why? You're a fucking whore and you're a bitch. You need to shut the fuck up. How about that? Because when I talk to you the truth, you become a fucking whore, and I don't want to be around you. Well, I'm not a whore. Yeah, maybe you're not. You act.
Yeah, it might be drugs involved in this one. I'm not gonna lie, because he's talking to himself. He's going through the whole conversation out loud. That's drug behavior. Do you agree?
Absolutely. And drugs is talking to him.
Drug whooping his ass.
Yeah, the drugs one. Oh, cause they way beyond couples therapy. Once you start calling me a whore out of no fucking where, and again, this is him grappling with his sexuality. This ain't got nothing to do with. He needs therapy. Them his demons.
Yep.
She can assist in helping him, but she can't fight them for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like one.
That's the job of Jesus and honey.
Oh, you see what was that?
Yeah,
That part.
that sound about right. Yeah,
It sound,
ain't nothing she can do. Ain't nothing she can do. Her
let's
name
go.
ain't even Jesus. I'm assuming she a white woman, so Jesus is out. She ain't Jesus.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm telling you right now. Those sisters stand where no man talk calling women hoes all the time. Unless she with the bullshit. She in the hood, you know what I mean? The way he said it
Unless you
was
can prove I'm a whore, don't call me one.
it's few instances a husband, you know, a significant other that's called the old lady that y'all gotta have a real crazy session. Like, ooh, you was just, you know, you talking dirty at that point. You gotta be one of them type of things. Like, y'all did some West Coast production shit. You know what I mean? It went above and beyond.
Like, right. I haven't cheated on your stupid ass, and you constantly calling me a whore. I can show you what the fuck a whore look like. Trust and believe. Oh,
yeah.
You want to see the whole side? Because that's all I'm getting out this conversation.
Yeah, that
it's straight petty. You really don't want me to prove that I'm my father's child. That's not what you want for real. Like, let's not do this.
That's rude.
Well, you want to show yourself?
You're not ready.
Yeah. How about this? I can handle your shit. Fucking divorce me. Take my son. Do what the fuck you want. How about this? Shut the fuck up, because I'm your husband, and I'm trying to support you and be your husband. Well, you had a couple beers or something. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, I hope you die. I hope.
So he told her to take his children and leave him.
Yep.
And then he went online playing victim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. But too, I got it on both ends. Both my parents were some whores. And pimps at the same damn time. I can't explain it, but they were.
I'm not commenting on none of that.
They not ready. They not ready.
My mama and my daddy both ignorant as hell. And my dad was RP to my
Listen.
dad. All right.
Yeah.
Shall we read any more?
No, because I don't feel like hearing all that verbal abuse. But I will say, I'm glad she left.
Yeah, he tripping. He tripping for real.
I am absolutely happy for her and her children for getting away from Unhinged. Because in the long run, that will affect the kids. Now, he literally said, take the kids and leave me, divorce me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. She did just that. And now you want to be online saying, she kidnapped my children and I don't know where they are. Well, you should know. With that, just listening to that little piece of it, yeah, I wouldn't tell you where the fuck she was either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell you where them kids are, because ain't no telling what the hell you do to them next.
And the thing is, I had a feeling he probably was going through some stuff. He was saying some wild shit on Twitter. And I'm like, sooner or later, I had to kind of back off because I had to mute him. Because he was one of these type of dudes where he'll say something that makes sense, but then have to add race to it. Mm-hmm. You ever know them type of cats?
Yeah, Matt Walsh. Yep.
Man, Matt.
White man good, black man ignorant.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Like Matt, the problem I have with Matt, I think a little bit of that is a bit because of the he plays around with the culture stuff a lot. I don't listen to him. I don't even listen to Shapiro, man, because like I don't like getting lectured to.
Who listens to that?
Old folks that like the lecture.
Nobody listens to Shapiro.
Man, but like I just don't. Shapiro, I think Shapiro is better when like his talk with Rogan is pretty good. Like he had to loosen up and like actually have a conversation with somebody that works. That it's not confrontational. It's when he's doing his own part. It's a lecture thing. Then you get lecture. Then here's the ad. Lecture. Here's the ad. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's play to me. And I just don't like when I hear pretentiousness. I just tune out. Like, okay. And that's the California part of him. I think since he moved to Tennessee, he's a little bit loose. He loosened that part of his personality up. It's just when he, you know what I mean? Somewhat. I'm not saying all the way. I'm not saying he one of us or anything. He from Cali still, but you can't have that type of attitude in Tennessee. You know what I'm talking about. Like you can't. You're not gonna have too many friends, or you're not gonna be looked upon in a positive light. You going around with your nose stuck up there in Tennessee. You know that.
Yeah, so, even though he tries to still play off like he's that good old country boy type. But yeah.
All right. This is the last story. You remember I was telling you about white liberals?
I don't like them.
You seen this one?
A councilman. Oh, in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Story you'll see only
now that's somebody that was on drugs.
Tonight, a local council member is apologizing to his community after repeatedly using a racial slur during a public meeting last week. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us live from El with reaction from residents there. Anna?
Lauren, residents spoke with passion and concern as they addressed El Portal Councilman Anders Urbaum, and he did apologize, and he said that he, quote, used that word to express how people talk. But the folks who showed up here tonight say what he said last week was completely unacceptable.
As elected officials, we should hold ourselves to an even higher standard when it comes to professionalism and decorum.
El Portal Mayor Omar Nickerson addressing the village council and residents at the beginning of Tuesday night's council meeting after Councilman Anders Urbaum received backlash for using the N-word twice at a meeting last week.
I am sorry, and I apologize. I quoted these hateful words.
Oh.
I am deeply remorseful.
At the end of last Thursday.
You read it.
I'm sorry. Did any of that sound sincere?
That's no comment. I'm not trying to choke on my chicken wing.
that just sounded like he was so not sincere. I'm sorry, and I apologize.
I'm sorry, and I apologize.
I should have never used those words. You old enough to know better.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday's planning and zoning meeting, Urbaum wanted to bring up an issue he's seen in the community. Border Patrol agents stopping people.
It just seemed odd that the CPB officer was doing a traffic stop.
At the end of his retelling of the traffic stop, he continued.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, so I'm just going to tell you it like this. I'm going to explain to you exactly why every white...
Look how cocky he sounds. He real cocky, ain't on it. I'm going to tell you, man, look. This how they gonna treat you.
Bit. Like, the fuck?
This how they going to treat you. I done heard him say it. You hear me? You have? You heard him say this?
Not
you didn't say
good.
nothing? It wasn't my place, but it wasn't my place, but I heard him say it. I'm just gonna let you know what they said. I'm gonna tell you what they said, you know.
Right, I'm not gonna correct it. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't blame me for what that nigga did. I mean, that person did.
I can't correct because look, I gotta play golf with these people. You know, we on the golf team together. You know, but I gotta tell you what they said. And I got so you know what they said. And that right, Phoenix?
No.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's read.
The person in this country who voted for Trump is a racist piece of shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. How do you wink at it? How do you wink at it?
Boy. So y'all talk about another N-word story.
Let's see if I can
involving liberals.
I was traveling north on Biscayne Boulevard. I saw a CPB officer in a parking lot with a car pulled over.
Okay, now he tells a long and drawn-out, boring story about how he found out the officer had pulled these guys over because of the tags on their car, and somehow this is an outrage. Let's skip ahead to the end of this part.
That's what a CPB officer pulled over somebody in Miami-Dade County for, and then as an excuse to detain them. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, so I'm just going to tell you it like this. I'm going to explain to you exactly why every white person in this country who voted for Trump is a racist piece of shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. How do you wink at a nigger? How do you wink at a nigger?
Oh, no.
All right, motherfucker. I learned that from a 10-year-old son of a police detective.
Next to him, AI, like, goddamn.
Ain't no
I'm
reaction.
need a backhand or something.
Ain't no reaction. Ain't no like. You're supposed to at least do like the fuck?
It's like she used to him saying this shit. There's no shock, no awe, no nothing. She just did she not put in her hearing aid? Like what? What's going on? She's sitting there like it's just a normal Tuesday.
She like she sleep.
Man, something.
Lord, take me home. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do this. But he's so cocky saying it too. He was like real cocky.
He was real comfortable. He was real comfortable.
Like he better tell Chicken George he can't get his freedom. What's gonna have the ball with this? He just laughed. It's funny when the clan masters fall off, ain't it? Well, I'm trying to say what they saying. Nah, we ain't hear him say. We heard you.
Growing up, his father, a police detective, his best friend, another police detective. All right, my entire existence growing up. Yeah, walk away. People walking
out like, wait, but this shit.
What the
fuck? I'm sorry. You can't even be
like
mad.
You can't be serious. You can't be serious.
Phoenix.
You can't be serious.
You have to look. I know this might be taboo to say. I love when the bastards fall off. It's just so hilarious to me because I go like, look, you see this? You see that? There you go, right there. Y'all been looking for the races. There you go. He right there. Get him.
Anybody that identifies as a liberal and act like he has so much of an issue with how black people are being treated, that is the most racist motherfucker. Like you keep like dog. Y'all ain't fooling me with that bull.
Everybody be kicking in like, I heard you Republican. Yeah. I'm just I like low tax stuff. Man, you know I don't like black people. Oh, damn, I got a video. You sure about that? Here, listen to this. Yeah,
I have black friends. Okay,
man,
me too. And I still don't like niggas. So what's your point?
The biggest telltale sign that you're dealing with a racist. If you ever go somewhere, let's say you go a steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse, or whatever like that, and you sit at the bar, and if the white person feel like they gotta say buttocks to you to relate to you, and that's the sound. it's not like
them the ones who get cussed out. I'm sorry.
It's not like hearing Ebonics from Eminem where, okay, Detroit. I'm not saying he from Detroit. I'm not going in that direction, but you kind of, everybody kind of got this. And he just spitting in the part. Okay, that's understood. Or Pow Wow, where I know Pow Wow. I think he from North Side, but like the way he was from.
So Ebonics is kind of like part of his vernacular.
You get what I'm saying? Like Pow Wow in H-Town. He gonna talk just like me in some cases, and like say with different types.
Right.
It's known. Even Bubba Sparks or any other rap. You could think of the Beastie Boys. You could probably like, all right, yeah, y'all Brooklyn, yeah, I kind of see y'all probably suburb Brooklyn, but you still know the lingo and this and that. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But just your regular motherfucking golf course white boy that you probably the first black person they seen in the last 3 years. Yeah, that might be some racist shit. I'm saying. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And look, he got the collar popped up and everything. I'm about to really tell these niggas.
Right. I'm so shocked that like it was more reaction from the audience because you can hear the gas in the audience, but the person that's sitting next to him happens to be black and is like absolutely no reaction.
I think we all
that's a little troublesome.
This is Phoenix. This is one of those scenes where you just gotta be like, I think we all think this could have been done a little bit better.
Absolutely.
All right, let's read.
So much
Do
better.
it. Walk away. We're coming. Everyone's in the streets. All right.
Yo, I feel like this dude heard one joke, right? One joke growing up, and he was scarred for life, right? Like, come on. What type of low-T rant is this? I mean, seriously. These white liberals, man, they make me sick. This is just his excuse to use the N-word. I know he loves using the N-word.
He couldn't wait. He's like, oh, okay.
I'm trying to tell like it sounds like that is.
He say, all right, if we ever.
Because again, that's an old black lady, and nobody hates white people more than old black people. Okay, because they've been through a lot, so to speak. This is an older black lady, and she just sitting there like she ain't heard in no type of way. Her facial expression ain't changed. Hell, I thought that you paused the fucking thing if he wasn't still talking. She was just that still. Man, nothing, no reaction.
She might be right on her reservation for the upper room. Allegedly, she's like, "Look, man, I done cussed him out so many times. I done told him what for so many times. He ain't listening by now. Look, I'm about to retire. I got a nice place at the Villages. I'm about to get massages. I don't want nothing to do with none of that shit. Let me get out of this. Let me make it through the term. Because this motherfucker ain't listening to me at all. That's the vibe I'm getting. He ain't listening to me at all. And soon later somebody going to whoop his ass. But she might get his ass whooped after this. And it's Florida too.
Let's read.
In his private life, I know he does, right? He's just trying to use ICE as an excuse, right? In order to use it. Let's be real. This dude dropping N-bombs every single day, right? Let's keep it 100. He sounds like he practiced that, right? He definitely practiced that. I don't know if he's married or not, but could you imagine, right? Him practicing with his wife. Hey, how did that N-word sound? Did it sound racist enough? Right.
I don't know why.
Had to put some twang on it. Make sure that it hurt hard, right? Because that's the whole point. But listen, I don't really care about him using the N-word, man. He can use the N-word if he want. I'm just telling you, when white liberals do this, it ain't gonna work out the way that they think, right? They're not gonna get the pat on the head that they're looking for.
He just have to bow.
That's the funny part about it. He did this for pats on the head, okay? And see, here's the thing, right? I actually respect people who, use the N-word in a derogatory way more than I respect white people who use the N-word like this, right? Because you're using the N-word for pats on the head, okay? That to me just is weird, okay? He's definitely not going to get the pats on the head that he thought he was going to get. He did it for some brownie points. He's not going to get any. So, this performative nonsense is crazy.
I never heard either one of these detectives say anything other than the N-word when they were talking about black people. Not once. Not once.
Yeah, and black people use the N-word too. We're talking about black people.
Man.
So, hey, it's very common, okay? It's not uncommon at all.
Now, if you think that's a vile joke that I just told you, I already told you guys in meetings in the past, I got 50 and more. I learned them all by the time I was 10.
Oh.
Guys. Yo.
Is he waiting on hand claps?
If you don't wake up to what is happening right now, you don't deserve this country. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Is he telling? I'm confused. Now you telling us to get out. Okay.
He's not telling. He ain't telling the illegals to get out. He's telling actual citizens to get out. He's telling ICE to get out for doing their actual fucking job, upholding the Constitution of this country.
He kind of like Josh Brolin. I was trying to figure out what he kind of got a Josh Brolin look to him. Look, Thanos. This is what happened to Thanos. Now he a racist city councilman.
Hey, Thanos hated everybody.
You guys better.
Yeah, he like, I'm gonna snap him. Y'all niggas. He fucked everybody up.
Right.
Shout out to the nerd reference, Phoenix. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Pay attention to what the is happening. I don't know what's wrong with all you privileged assholes who sit on your ass and don't get out in the streets and protest this shit.
Thank you very much, Councilor.
It's over. It's over.
I love it. Yeah, thank you very much. We done. You done.
Right, like dog.
Send in the Sandman. Get him up off the stage.
You better get in the streets.
I do understand that you're trying to make a point.
He mad for real, ain't he?
A little bit.
Don't get out in the streets and protest this
Thank
shit.
you very much, Councilor.
It's over. It's over. You better get in the streets.
I do understand that you're trying to make a point, but even in trying to make a point, I do think it is a grossly offensive word to be mentioned in any context.
And
So no,
faces that this was happening.
no, but I'm not a white person, and it's being put in my face, and I find it offensive. So I'll personalize it for you. That even though I understand that you're trying to make a statement,
You're trying to be a white liberal savior, right? That's what he's trying to be. Okay, let's be real, right? This virtue signal is classic white liberal savior behavior.
I actually don't understand it, but it appears as though you're trying to make a statement. And in addition to
that, I don't understand what you're trying to do. Hey, we want to go to
the shit don't make no funky ass sense. Like,
you trying to tell us, look, you better watch out for ICE. No, we don't. We're kind of good.
Why I need to watch out for ICE?
What are you trying to say?
Like, why would I have to look out for ICE?
I don't know, man. Look,
I don't get it. They not after me. I'm completely fucking legal.
They gonna
not after mine.
Let me quote.
I was born
Joe
here,
Biden.
and I'm not an anchor baby.
Let me tell you what Joe Biden said. First of all, you're not black because you didn't support Joe Biden. All right, we established that. You're not black, baby.
Let's establish that Joe Biden, old white ass, is the last motherfucker to tell me who black and who ain't.
Oh no, he'll disagree. He know the black folks. Yeah, he'll go.
Let's get that straight.
Last Dixiecrat. You know.
Absolutely, but they voted for that motherfucker.
Yep. Oh man.
That I share some of those feelings about what is going on in the greater world. I do say that as a white man, you should not be saying the N-word.
See, this is a problem we do have in our community.
That's what you calling somebody a racist, and yet he using the N-word super freely. I'm just trying to get a point across, and you could have did that without saying the N-word.
You gotta look. He got a point across because now we know who's the racist in the office is. We're pretty. Well, I'm just telling the story. You told it pretty good. That was a good story. Do you agree?
Thank you, Mr. Liberal.
In any context, and I take great offense to it. And I think that you owe us an apology.
I will certainly apologize. I mean no offense to anyone other than white Christians who voted for Trump.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Bruh, we got a mental illness problem in this country. We really do, bruh. We really do. Again, he needs a testosterone injection, right? There's a lot of estrogen right here. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy from this, to be honest with you. He got so triggered. He got so emotional that he said the N-word. He thought saying the N-word out loud in front of a bunch of black people was a good idea. He thought he was gonna get pats on the head for that, right? He thought he was gonna get some cookies. No, that's not what happened. So anyways, he eventually had to apologize again.
5 days later, Urbom apologized again.
You know, shave his beard and everything.
Should be globally buried.
Why you shave your beard, man? What's up?
I acknowledge and understand that the word I use, no matter the context.
What's up?
Maybe he was trying to find his superpowers.
He like that. He like fucking Brolin for real. Like a mixture of Brolin and Jim Carrey. You can't see it now.
Man, like this dude made absolutely no flipping sense. Absolutely not.
He gonna chase. He's gonna.
Yeah,
chase
he put gel in his hair.
Yeah, he's serious. He
would have did better with a quarter zip. I am getting sleepy. It's damn near 12 o'clock.
All right, hold on. We will play a little bit more, and I go.
Text is beyond offensive and even traumatizing. None of this excuses my choice to use the word I am sorry.
Residents giving mixed reactions.
Thank you for your apology. I just wanted to go on record that I found your words to be
heavily.
Why are you commenting on apology towards black folks? Help me. Oh, I forgot. No. We gotta do this. That holds up, don't it?
incredibly offensive and vile.
But I am very appreciative to find that this is your tone tonight and that you are taking responsibility.
I don't care what nobody says. Sometimes you're the only one.
Look at them. Give a little hug.
People come to us.
Give a little white boy a hug for calling them niggers. Oh, ain't that sweet?
Get out the way, get out the way.
Phoenix, this is what you call interlude.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What you think about this?
I think that was beautiful.
All right. And one last thing. This is might be the funniest promo. I ain't gonna say funny. I don't know. This is uncomfortably funny. Let me say that. It's an uncomfortable promo.
I'd like to send a special shout out to my homeboy, O.J. Simpson. Keep up the good work, baby. 2 less, we got to worry about. You understand? Keep up the good work.
Oh, no. We ain't play that. Oh, man. All right. That's it.
Oh, this aged wonderfully.
Man. All right. That's it. Any last words, Phoenix?
All right. Well, y'all have a good evening. Thanks for having me up. Yeah, I did send that timestamp. I couldn't find exactly where that started off, and I got tired of looking. I'm lazy. But, y'all have a good evening. I'm going to sleep as soon as I can.
I am about to go to sleep, too. I got work in the morning, but thanks for everybody coming. Phoenix, Selena, Russell, Maytal. I gotta get used to your name, man. Maytal. What? I gotta get used to your name. You the homie though, man. You coming to support. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're doing a replay. Much love. Peace.